What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft with me, your boy Iggy. Today, we start things off over here manually harvesting up the melons and pumpkins because I have yet to build a automatic melon and pumpkin farm, which is something we definitely need to get to, but probably not today because today I figured we would work on getting a structure around our sugarcane farm that we built in the last episode. So I figured to do that, we would head over to the mesa to start things off. As you can see, I got my little map here, and grab some terracotta so we can use the white terracotta for our the upper portion of our build instead of sandstone. And I do actually need to grab some sand from the desert over here as well, because we'll be needing that for yet another episode that I would like to do sooner than later. So I will meet you over in the mesa and we'll do some digging. Alrighty, so we're over here in the desert. Mesa's right over there, and actually, I don't know if you'll be able to see if we zoom in, but there is a coral reef. You can kind of just make the top out of right there if I go down. I'm looking at my other screen, but so yeah, I'll probably go and end up silk touching some of the coral while we're here. I figured I would grab some of these dead bushes because they're great for decorating, for making like potted plants, and especially with the new azaleas and the moss blocks and the azalea leaves, you can really do some fun stuff with these. So I'll probably try to grab at least a stack while I'm out here, and then probably grab some coral, and then we need sand, and we need terracotta from over there. Let's see if we can get a little closer so you guys can actually see the mesa. So yeah, this was a pretty good seed. We spawned right by a bunch of warm biomes. There's villages nearby. There's a raid pillager outpost over that way. And then we've got at least some of a mesa. I'm not sure how big of a mesa it is, so I guess we'll go check together right now since we're basically here. Just grab these dead bushes along the way. It'll be quite a bit. And we've got the regular terracotta here, which is great, but I really am after that, the white terracotta. So let's see, how big is this mesa? It better not be just like this dinky little thing. All right, so we got a little bit here, and then we've got a decent, looks like a shattered mesa, or badlands, whatever they call it now, over there. So yeah, I'm going to grab what little bit of white terracotta there is here, and some of these bushes, and then we'll head over that way, grab some of the coral, which I believe is also all out here too. This is like a what? Oh, it's from the village. You're far from home, buddy, but yeah, there's an entire coral reef all over there. And then there's that ocean monument that we found a while back over that way. May check the shipwreck for a treasure map, because I could go for a Heart of the Sea. Once we eventually get a guardian farm going, we'll probably want to have that on hand. So we might do some treasure hunting today, but let me gather my materials first. And actually, you know what? We're going to do that. We're going to see if there's a treasure map still in there, if I already grabbed it, because I know I've got a couple back at the base. So we're going to do that and then get the loot from that before we fill our inventory with a bunch of random stuff. So I'll meet you over there, and then we'll check it out. If there is a map, we'll go find it. If not, then I'll just gather the stuff and head back to the base so we can start the project. So I'll see you in just a jiff. Alrighty, so it looks like we got a full shipwreck nestled in the coral here. Ooh, it's pretty too, especially with the shaders. Alright, let's see what we got. That's not a good sign. I think that means that I believe I already came to this one. So, no map here, so I'm going to go and grab the terracotta and everything that we need, and then I will meet back up with you at the base, and we'll get cracking on today's build. So, we'll see you in just a moment. Alrighty, so the original plan today was to put a structure around the sugarcane farm and make this into a building. However, it occurs to me now that in doing that, we're going to be getting real close to the cows and the sheep. So we're probably going to have to build a sheep farm before we can put a building around this. And I also noticed that these pumpkins and melons are constantly growing, and I'm constantly having to go over there and manually harvest them. So I had thought, well, you know, maybe this episode instead we'll do an automatic melon pumpkin farm, and then we can do an episode putting buildings around the two of them. But it occurred to me that I'm going to have to build it kind of inwards, and these cows are going to be in the way. Those sheep are going to be in the way. So we're going to go ahead and instead, for today's episode, we are going to replace our cow crusher here, our rudimentary beginner design, and we are going to be making a looting cow farm. So leather farm, basically, because I could care less about the steaks. We've got golden carrots. We're good to go. So I'm going to be using a design by xisumavoid. I'll kind of do little step-by-steps, but I'm not going to do a full tutorial, so you'll have to check out his video, which will be in the description if you want the full tutorial on how to make this farm. So I'm going to go ahead and do some preparations here, get some things ready, and then we're going to attempt to move the bulk of the cows that we have in here, because I believe we've got exactly 24, so there's enough that they don't get instantly killed. And then we're going to try to build the crusher, I figured, up on top of our sugarcane farm here. So the cow crusher is going to go probably somewhere towards the back or the middle-ish here, because it's a 3x5, so 5 wide, 3 deep, and then 5 tall design, which should give us enough room to potentially make this a 2-story building and just have the cow crusher chilling right up here, so we can come in and on the second or first floor, we can come and get to the various chests right here by peeking through the crack. And then these ones go to the villager, like the trading hall. So there's the water streams down underneath this. And then we'll probably have our automatic pumpkin melon farm building somewhere around in here. And then eventually we'll get some villager powered farms for the potatoes and the carrots, possibly the beetroot, but I don't know. I haven't really decided yet if beetroot is one that I care to spend the time doing. I mean, if we did the beetroot, we could have a little 3 like villager building, but I think it'd probably be better to just do the potatoes and the carrots and just have like a 2 villager with the one in the middle to collect them. But that's not a project for today. Today's project is going to be the looting cow farm, which is going to be interesting to get all of those cows up here, and you can see the creeper farm in the distance looking a lot better without the giant platform over the top. We'll eventually have to do something about the scaffolding, but we don't have an elytra, so it's kind of is what it is for the moment. But yeah, I will be right back once I've got all the supplies and a work area set up, and we'll get cracking on the farm for today. So we'll see you in just a moment. Alrighty, farm time. So basically we're gonna have a 5 block wide by 3 deep area. And on the ends, you're going to make a U around the back. So you've got a 3 block gap in the middle with another 3 block behind it. And then you've got the U. You're going to put your chest there. You're going to come around the back, hopper into that chest, hopper into that hopper, hopper into that hopper, grab some glass, glass there, and there. Now you've got something like that. Come around, and we're going to come up 1, 2. And this is where our ladders are going to go. So grab the stone again. I like to do it on both sides personally. And then 1, 2. So we've got ladders like that. And then I believe the next step is going to be 2 more glass, 2 more glass, 1 glass there. And then we need a slab, which I do not have on me. Let me go grab a slab real quick. All right, so one thing I actually messed up. This needs to be a solid block, and then underneath that, we are going to have our slab, like so. Now you should have something that looks like this, and then we are going to come around the back and build all these up, like so. And then for your dispenser, you're going to place it so it is facing into the middle like that. And then right on the top half of the block underneath, slab or stair, just some sort of transparent block to not kill the mobs. That has to be a solid block. That has to be a transparent block. Next up, we are going to, let's see if I remember what to do here. So it's going to be solid block on either side of that. And then let me double check. Okay, yeah, and then you come around the back here and you do a U, but you don't need to hit that front one right there. And then on either side of those top blocks, sign and sign. And then in the dispenser, you're going to put your water bucket. And then we're going to put a block on top of the dispenser, on top of each of these signs, and then one right here. This way we can put our stone button right there, and that will activate the dispenser, and will make the cows come out, and they will bob up and down, and then you can feed them to breed them up, and then the babies will go that way and fall down, and then when they grow up, you can come right here and just swipe at them with your looting or sweeping edge sword. So should have something that looks like this at this point. Now it is a matter of getting the cows into this thing. So let me go ahead and set up a little bridge of sorts here with a little like funnel system so we can kind of nudge all of them into there. So I will be right back with you. Alrighty, so this is going to be the interesting part of the episode. This is where things either go right or they go horribly wrong, and you guys get to see me embarrass myself trying to do this. So we'll start with, we'll grab some wheat. We'll get that. We'll go ahead and throw that into the offhand. And then I guess we let these guys out, and, oh goodness, they all came shooting. Okay. Come on, everybody. Right this way. Might have to make a couple trips. Hopefully we can pull this off. Yep, and we're going to go up here. And nobody followed. Come on, cows. Oh, this is going to take forever if this minute, like, it's like this. Goodness. Oh, that's not good. Okay, yep, and you need to just... Down you go. Alright, we need some more cows. Come on. Get a group of you. So basically all these, like, free-roaming cows I have to, like, manage to wrangle up and attempt to get into this thing. And apparently it's going to take quite a bit of time. So this may end up being a time lapse. No, come on. Oh, they're super dumb. Come on. Alright, well, there's a couple. So now, like I said, I'll probably just time-lapse the rest of me attempting to get these in here. Oh, that's bad. Did not think this through.
What we do here is go back.
Okay, well, there's one since we had to start all over again. God, Minecraft mobs are AI is so stupid. Like, almost unbearable. On dumbass. All right, there's two. So now I just got to do that 23 more times with the rest of these cows. So I will be right back, I guess. All right, well, after much hassle, I managed to get a total of, I want to say 15, I think, in there. The other ones either got loose or met their demise. So we've got some, but now I got to see if there's a way that I can breed these up without, what's the word? Without the babies falling down into the bottom section. So hypothetically, if I bring these guys up and keep them up, I should be able to breed them like this. And hopefully the babies stay at the top. No, they do not. They fall down immediately. Okay, that's an issue. All right, so basically what I think we're going to have to do is replace those signs for the time being with a solid block, breed the cows, and then replace the sign. So I'm going to wait and attempt to do that, and then I'll join back up with you and let you know how it went. So I will be right back. Alrighty, so a lot of breeding, a computer crash, and several Minecraft days later, it's time to hopefully all of our babies are grown up in the unit here. So let's just go ahead, hit the button to bring all of those to the top. Actually, you know what? We probably don't want the water on right now. So we'll turn the water off. And then we're going to get our signs ready. And then we're going to break that block. And then we're going to break that block and put a sign right there real quick. Break this block. And that block. Put a sign right there real quick. And then we will replace the glass. And now, hypothetically, this thing should work the way it's supposed to. So one thing I would definitely recommend is before you build this whole thing, block off the areas with the where the signs are with a solid block. Get 2 cows in this, breed it until they start to entity cram, like so the babies survive and then the adults die, and then wait like a couple days. I think it's like 5 minutes for the animals to grow up, but you want to wait that duration of time before you come and replace your sign. So that way you're not trying to get 23 or 24 cows like crammed into this thing, which just does not work well, as you saw earlier in the footage. So yeah, after all that, like I said, the computer crashed, had to re-edit the entire video to this point. That was fun, but here we are. So let's give this thing a shot and see if all of that annoying effort actually works now. So it should. So we'll bring them up, we'll start breeding them up. Come on, guys. There we go. Yep. Lots of cows. I think that's just about all of them because they're not really bouncing a whole lot. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put that back down. And now we should have quite a few babies down in the bottom. And then when they grow up, we'll come back, swipe them with the looting 3 sword, and then refeed the ones up top. And yeah, that's basically how the farm works. So we'll get a lot more leather with this than we were with just the entity crammer that we had down there before. So that being said, this has been quite an episode to make, and I am a little frustrated. So we're going to end the episode here for today. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button so you're notified every time a new video comes out. Leave me a comment down below. Love reading your guys' comments. Check out my social medias, all of which are in the description, as well as the original tutorial from, it was like 8 years ago, for how to build this. You're supposed to use like a splash potion and all this, and it's not worth the effort. So, as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one, and you hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.